Hi friends, I'm Dr. Becky Bailey. I'm the creator of Shubert and All His Friends, and Shubert's Bug Valley School and Shubert at Home. Today we're reading Shubert's Big Voice by Dr. Becky Bailey and Leanne Burdick. Someone else helped write this one, illustrated by James Hercash. Now, before we start this book, think about a time you've had a fight with somebody, a little conflict. Someone grabbed something from you or pushed you. Think about those times and see if you can relate to the book. It was the first day of school in Bug Valley. Shubert is so excited while getting dressed. He sang, "Hooray, hooray, it's a wonderful day." And boys and girls, do you notice anything on this page? Because my granddaughter did. She said, Shubert's on his bed jumping, and at my house, we're not allowed to jump on the bed. I thought that was funny, but at Shubert's house, he can. Shubert's sister Sophie hears him singing and shouts, "I know a secret." Shubert, being a lightning bug, gets excited, and his body lights up with a golden glow. What is the secret?" he asked. Sophie looks to see if anyone is around. Like this, she turns her head. Then quietly whispers to Shubert, "There's a new teacher at school who does magic. She's a beautiful butterfly named Mrs. Bookbinder. My friend told me Mrs. Bookbinder can make rainbows appear." Now, boys and girls, what do you think? You think that's true? One, do you think your teacher is magic? Do you miss your teacher since she's not with you every day? Do you think she can make rainbows? Stuff to think about. Shubert isn't sure he believes his new teacher can make rainbows appear. He is sure that he's excited, so he continues to sing his song. "Hooray, hooray, it's a wonderful day. Hooray, hooray, I'm on my way." Uh-oh. While singing, Shubert had a brilliant idea. "I'll take Mrs. Bookbinder an apple. It will be a gift to help her feel welcome in Bug Valley." Shubert carefully packs his apple into his backpack so it won't get squished, smashed, squashed, or splattered. Off he goes to school. When Shubert reaches the door of his classroom, he gently pulls out the apple to admire his gift. It is the shiniest, reddest, brightest, juiciest apple Shubert has ever seen. He safely places the apple back in his bag. Now, boys and girls, have you ever thought about taking your teacher a gift? Back when you were in school, did you have them for maybe Valentine's Day or just end of the year? Sometimes kids give teachers gifts. Just then, Benny pushes his way through the door, tramples over Shubert. Bam! Shubert hits the floor. Slam! The backpack falls open, and thump! Out rolls the apple. "Ow!" yells Shubert as he watches the apple bounce across the floor. Thump, thump, thump. See this one? Thump, thump, thump. It stops right at Benny's feet. Look at Shubert's face. Wonder what he's feeling. Have you ever felt like that? "Look, an apple. Yum. And I'm hungry," Benny said. "Hey, that's mine," shouts Shubert from the floor. Benny just laughs. And he puts it in his pocket. When Shubert sees Benny take his apple, he feels his face get hot. His insides quiver, and he could hear his heart beat, beat, beating. Have you ever been that mad where you can feel your own heartbeat? You can almost hear it. Yeah. He feels mad, really, really mad. Benny has taken his apple, and Shubert doesn't know what to do about it. I had a brother, and he used to take some things from me when I was young. Boy, I got mad. But I didn't know how to use my big voice then. You guys are learning how to do it now. This is exciting. Let's see what happens. Suddenly, Shubert feels a soft breeze blow across his face as a beautiful butterfly appears. Greetings, my friend, she states. My name is Mrs. Bookbinder. Shubert looks up at his new teacher. She looks like an 8-foot tall angel. That's some big teacher there. Mrs. Bookbinder says in a soothing voice, your arms are folded like this, and your forehead is wrinkled like this. Shubert feels understood. His body begins to relax. You know what happens, boys and girls, when your body relaxes? You get all tight and your shoulders are up. Look, watch my shoulders right here. Watch what happens when you relax. Your shoulders go down. Amazing. You seem very mad. Something scary must have happened, she asked as she reaches out her hand to help Shubert to his feet without thinking. He takes her hand. As he stands up, she kneels down, eye to eye. Shubert feels a sense of comfort and safety as he shares his story. I brought you an apple. It was the shiniest, biggest, reddest, juiciest apple ever. Benny knocked me down and took it. You know, boys and girls, think about that. Now, the teacher has a couple choices. She can go over to Benny and say, Benny, give Shubert back his apple. Or she can teach Shubert how to get the apple back. That way, if there's no adult around, Shubert still knows. Let's see what happens. Mrs. Bookbinder instantly understands. Shubert feels mad because Benny pushed him down and took his apple. Shubert did not know the words to use to express himself to Benny to get his apple back. Did you like it when he pushed you? Mrs. Bookbinder asked. No way, it hurt and I dropped everything, Shubert snaps. In a slow, firm voice, Mrs. Bookbinder guides Shubert. Then go tell Benny, I don't like it when you push me. Give me back my apple. She says, say it now for practice. Uh-oh. Me? Look at Schubert's face now. He looks like he feels a little anxious. Me? Tell Benny? Schubert's eyebrows rise up and his eyes open wide. His knees tremble as he swallows 2 big gulps in his throat. Did you do that with me, boys and girls? 2 big gulps. Let's do it. Then he whispers in a teeny tiny voice, I don't like it when you push me. Mrs. Bookbinder senses Shubert is feeling scared. So she takes his hand. Shubert, let's find your big voice. Make your voice match mine. She speaks slowly and firmly. I don't like it when you push me. Give me back my apple. Shubert listens carefully. He's listening. Look at him. He's listening because he wants to learn this skill. Shubert understands what he needs to do. He needs to use his big voice so Benny will listen to his words. Shubert collects his courage by taking a deep breath. Do it with me, boys and girls. Let's get our courage up. Inhale. Exhale slowly. Okay, you're ready. So is Shubert. Then he firmly says, I don't like it when you push me. Give me back my apple. Mrs. Bookbinder nods. Practice is over. Shubert is ready to talk to Benny. Shubert, with his heart beating fast, walks towards Benny. He's got the courage. He's going. Let's see what happened, boys and girls. Standing straight and tall in front of Benny, Shubert says in his big voice, I don't like it when you push me. Give me back my apple. Look, he put his hand out. He's expecting to get it. All is quiet in the classroom. Benny stares at Shubert. Shubert stares at Benny. Mrs. Bookbinder watches them both. Then Benny reaches into his pocket. You mean this apple? He questions. Yes, that apple. Shubert looking directly into Benny's apple. This apple. Okay. Here you go. And Benny hands Shubert the apple. Shubert is shocked and excited. His whole lightning bug body lights up with joy. Wow, my words have power, my words have power, my words have power. He jumps with joy. Boys and girls, do you think your words have power? If your brother or sister comes up and grabs your cup from your hand, can you say, I don't like it when you grab things. Give me back my cup. When they write on your paper, when you're sitting at home doing something, they come and take a pen and write on your paper. I mean, could you say, I don't like it when you write on my paper, write on your own paper? You can do this, boys and girls. You can do this at home. Then, like magic, he sees a rainbow, look at it, appear out the window. You really are magic, he says to Mrs. Bookbinder with amazement. He proudly gives her the shiniest, biggest, reddest, and juiciest apple ever. Shubert, we are all magic. Then Mrs. Bookbinder says, we just need to believe in ourselves and each other. I do believe, Shubert says, I do believe. Shubert feels elated and continues to sing his song. Hooray, hooray, it's a wonderful day. Hooray, hooray, I'm on my way. Stop, I don't like it are powerful words to say. It's my magic I can use every day. Huh, boys and girls, you think it's your magic too? You think you could use it every day? Well, his class does, because the class joins in and they all sing Schubert's song. Hooray, hooray, it's a wonderful day. Hooray, hooray, I'm on my way. Stop, I don't like it are powerful words to say. It's my magic I can use every day. Think about this, boys and girls. We have a choice. Every day we have choices. So if my sister grab something out of my hand, I could grab it back. I could push her down. I could call her a name. Or I could say, I don't like it when you push me. Give it back. Which one feels better to your heart? Which one makes your family feel like it's a great and safe place to be in? Your words have power. So think about this, boys and girls. How many of you want to find your big voice? How many of you want to be helpful instead of hurtful? How many of you want to say, I don't like it when you come in my room, knock on the door, and wait for me to answer? You can do this. Let's all do this. Hey, better idea, let's even have let's have the parents do this. Let's have every adult do this. Let's all do this.